I hate to say this because I'm a proponent of what Major League Soccer can be for these players, but Mexican players go to Major League Soccer and it's a death blow. It's a career killer with the Mexican national team. And Chucky Lozano is a player that, if we really think about it, is living off a goal he scored against Germany, 2018. That was 6 years ago. The best years of Chucky Lozano are behind him on the national team.
Yeah.
Because he was good for Napoli a few years back, right? But on the national team, those best years are behind him. And maybe there's not a lot of talent in the Mexican national team to push him completely out. But once he goes to Major League Soccer, once he's in San Diego, as close as he's going to be to Mexico, a few miles away, he'll be the furthest he's ever been for the Mexican national team. And I think that's a guarantee.
Yeah, and apparently he was coming back. We know that he hadn't been on the national team here for a little bit because of a controversy. And of course, nobody from the Federación is going to come out and say, well, está vetado. He's not going to.
Yeah, he's blacklisted.
Yeah, he's blacklisted for now, because that's how we know that they're not going to handle the situation. Yeah. And he didn't come back because he was injured. But when it comes to Chucky Lozano's level, when he had such conflicting moments in Napoli, with the coach change with Gattuso, and he fought, with him and was asked to leave training, but then comes back and becomes one of their most important players. And that was it.
Yeah.
And the goal against Germany, and that was it for Chucky Lozano, who's a firework that just
and what I mean,
flamed out.
Done with the Mexican national team, I mean playing in this next World Cup. Because I think he'll get called up maybe a game or two. I think it makes sense, especially if they're in the United States. But I don't see Chucky Lozano being.
He's 29.
I don't see Chucky Lozano being part of the Mexican national
You're
team.
talking about age-wise, Herc, and it's crazy to me. Age-wise, as a player, he's reaching his peak, or should be reaching his peak.
I think we saw his peak.
Right. But when we come to talking about a player that reaches his peak, 28 to
Oh, sure. That's
31?
your prime age where you should
Exactly.
get great. Yes,
That's exactly where I was going.